Alright guys, Wyatt here, and some of you guys know I'm a lab instructor for a Java course, and this coming up week, what we're going to be working on is recursive algorithms, and a pretty common recursive algorithm is the Fibonacci sequence. The Fibonacci sequence, if you're not familiar with how it works, is it adds the previous two highest numbers together to create the new highest number. And what that means is now the previous two highest numbers are going to be the number that was just added up. I'll kind of show what I mean if you don't understand how it works. So it starts with the numbers 0 and 1. These are the only two numbers. Now the next highest number we're going to get out of that, 0 plus 1 is 1. Now we're going to add the 1 and 1 to get 2. Now we add the 1 and 2 to get 3. The 2 and 3 to get 5. The 3 and 5 to get 8. The 5 and 8 to get 13, and etc. Right? So what we need to do is we need a way to keep track of where we are, how many times we've iterated through this, because we don't really want to go forever, right? So we'll create a variable called counter, and we'll set that equal to 0 because we've gone through it 0 times so far. And that's really the only local variable that I think we need for this example. So we're going to have a static method, call it directly from main, and it's going to be void, so it will return nothing. We'll call it fib, and it'll take 3 parameters. We'll pass in three integers, one the lowest number, i.e. 0 to start, the highest number, i.e. 1 to start, and then n to represent the amount of times that we want to go through this, right? So what we'll say is if the amount of times that we want to go through this is not our counter, then we want this to happen. And what do we want to happen? We'll get there. So if n, you can do it either way, if counter does not equal n non-static variable. Okay, because this is a static method, this also has to be static unless we use a getter, and we're not going to do that, so we'll just make this static. I don't know if that's considered bad practice or not, but it'll work for now. All right, so int new high equals this low variable that's coming in plus this high variable, right? So, all right, nice. Now we want to increment our counter, let them know that we've got our new high. Now we need to call this Fibonacci number, or this Fibonacci method, fib, with our new variable. So our low number is now what our high variable came in as. Our high variable is now our new high, and n should remain the same, right? Yeah. Actually, what we also want to do is print it off. So system.out, let's just figure out print. We're just going to print with some space in between, so \tab, give us a new space, plus new high. All right, and let's see here, we'll go to our main, public static void main string ours, and what we're gonna do is, I guess we should print off the 0 and 1 so we can see everything. System.out that print line, no, just print. We'll do int low equals 0, int high equals 1, print, I guess the first one can just be low. And then what we'll want to do is, where do we want to put a tab? I guess we can put a tab. right here. We'll tab it over. Then we'll say, let's also see the high number. And then that should be good. And then it should print out this, how many times we want this thing to run. Fib, low, high, and let's say we want to have it run 10 times, right? All right. Okay. Compile. That's a good start. Okay, we can run it from the command line. Nice. So you can see how it worked out, everyone. Nice. So we got 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. We got all the way up to 8, and now we got up to 13. Then I didn't want to count anymore. Then it's 21. Then we got 34, 58, then 89. And we just created the Fibonacci sequence recursively. For more tips and coding tricks, make sure to like and subscribe for weekly coding videos. Just kidding, these are more like once in a blue moon, but nice having you. All right. See you next time.